Greetings Traveller, I'm Chris and welcome back to my World of Warcraft Classic Season of Discovery series. Playing as a human warlock. As you can see, our character has undergone some radical changes. I was able to acquire the Rune of Metamorphosis, which I had to undertake a lengthy quest for, venturing across Azeroth, hunting for magical items from the Black Fathom Deeps raid. I also managed to grab a nice necklace whilst there. And from there, this odyssey of a quest took me to the Shadowfang Deep dungeon, and finally fighting my way through armies of demons from the Legion to my reward. I do have footage of this, and I will be looking to put together a short compilation showing the specifics of how I got it and the difficulty it took to get this. It was not a short quest. On the whole, it took me a fair amount of time, but it was fun, and I did get a lot of help from some kind people along the way, and I think that shows how vanilla Season of Discovery you really meet some great people, and it's all about cooperation and helping each other to really get along. This episode we'll be heading to one of my favourite zones, Darkshire, opening up the starting quests there and taking in the lore and dark atmosphere this zone has to offer. I'd like to thank you for watching, and please enjoy this relaxed questing playthrough. As you can see, we've also got the sleeping bag, which again was quite a lengthy quest, and I will be looking at showing footage from that too, which gives you a nice small amount of XP as you level. So ideally it's best to get it earlier on, especially as the cap for leveling is currently 40 as of this video, and it's going to be increasing to 50 and higher. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with my pet there. And that provides a well-rested bonus. Experience gains increased by 3%, stacking 3 times, and that lasts for 2 hours, and the bag has a 3-hour cooldown. So when you start your questing session or your dungeon session, it's best to pop this, jump in, just to get that nice bit of experience. There. And on top of that, we also got the, as you can see, the Succubus pet, which is a nice addition, a nice amount of damage. Not as tanky as the Voidwalker, but a good addition in terms of your rotation. I am still currently Shadow Spec, so in terms of my points, we're a bit further into the Affliction tree, down as far as Nightfall, and I will be looking to move into Destruction at some point, as I hear it's a lot of fun going into that. We'll head over to Darkshire now and see what we can unlock there and discover. And just as you probably noticed, we have Metamorphosis, so it transforms into a demon, increasing armor by 500%, reduces the chance you'll be critically hit by 6, increasing your threat by 50%, increasing mana gain from life tap by 100, which is brilliant, transforming the function of your abilities, so you now have Searing Pain, which is instant. Shadow Bolt becomes a nice Shadow Cleave that hits up to 3 enemies nearby. And Fear is replaced by Menace, which is a taunt, and you also have Demon Charge, similar to the Warrior's Charge, and stuns for 1 second. And you also have Demonic Howl to pull all the focus to you. And the animation, I have to admit, is absolutely cool. I think it looks really nice. They've done a great job on it. Obviously this is more of a tanking rune, but I'm going to see how it is for mobs and just through questing. I'll probably have to rely quite heavily now on Drain Life, which is instant cast, just to provide a health boost, as we don't have Havoc anymore, as they share the same rune slot. And it's quite a large character skin for it, though. I didn't realise how big it would be. just to add, we still do have some quests in the wetlands to finish up, so I'll be looking forward to finishing up there. But I thought, especially with the bonus gains we've had from the XP, it would be good to get a few bits here unlocked, just so we can enjoy as much of the storyline as we can.
What you need! Yo!
Interesting.
Keep it real!
Quite a lot of hype at the moment for the self-found vanilla hardcore gameplay mode, which is just it's gone more official now. It's always been available to try out, but it's endorsed more by Blizzard, so tempted to try it out. I'm not entirely sure how well we would get on there, but I think it will be a fun challenge. Let me know what you think. Anyway, potential classes are possibly Shadow Priest, Paladin. Also leaning towards a hunter. Not tried a hunter for quite a long time, so I'd be interested in that. Quite a nice selection of quests to open up.
Well met.
The Legend of Stalvin.
Farewell.
Last night a horrible disturbance rippled through my veins. I sensed that my granddaughter, Alyssa, was in great danger. I consulted the cards and death stared up from me from the table. After taking a long journey through a dark trance, I was able to uncover a clue to this terrifying mystery. A name came, the name of Stalvin. Seek out the clerk in the town hall and see if you can find out more about this character. I fear for us all.
Light bless you.
The totem of it. He's absolutely massive. He's hitting the roof. The totem of infliction. After the mystical taint creeps through the forest, the need for self-protection is undeniable. The winds whisper to me and they speak of great danger, which waits patiently for you in the near future. If you wish to protect yourself, noble Warlock, bring to me 10 ghoul fangs, 10 skeletal fingers, and 5 vials of spider venom. For you, I shall enchant a totem of infliction, which will harm those who attempt violence against you.
Go with honor, friend.
It's quite a fun quest.
What can I do for you?
Worgen in the woods. Darkness seems drawn inexorably to Duskwood. Master Kervin's quest is the expulsion of evil and heresy. Through our efforts are the people of Darkshire kept safe. You believe yourself worthy to join us? I once thought as you. Disillusioned by the complacency of the Watch, I joined Master Kervin. If you wish to prove yourself, it will not be through words. Test your skills against the Nightbane Shadow Weaver, Worgen, in Brightwood Grove. Right, the Rotting Orchard.
Go with honor, friend.
King's honor, friend.
Raven Hill.
Safe travel.
Something's amiss at Raven Hill. Calor swears that someone or something is haunting the buildings there. 2 nights running, he's noticed the shadows moving, and the third before that, he says he saw light in one of the windows. If, as you say, you care about the safety of Duskwood, find out what monster haunts in Ravenhill.
Light bless you.
The Hermit.
Be careful.
There was an old man who used to come into town to buy supplies rather frequently, but I haven't seen him for quite some time now. He lives out in a shack overlooking Ravenhill Cemetery. If I remember correctly, perhaps you should go see if something is amiss.
Farewell.
Deliveries to Sven. Do you know Sven? Now there is a man who does the work of the light. He and his followers keep a camp at the northwestern edge of Duskwood. Unfortunately, because they are so few, they cannot even spare a man to fetch supplies from town. Will you deliver these supplies to him?
Go with honor, friend.
Ooh. We've got company.
Need help?
The Night Watch. As commander of the Night Watch, it is my sworn duty to protect the citizens of Darkshire. Stormwind has retracted their commissioned guards from their posts here, leaving us to our own devices. If you feel worthy of the task, we need your help. Assist the Night Watch by venturing forth into Tranquil Gardens, just south of Darkshire, and slay 8 skeletal warriors, 6 skeletal mages. The undead threat must be thwarted. This we can do.
See you around.
Good day to you.
Ah, so Madam Ava sent you.
See you around.
Stalvin, eh? Let me check the town registry. Stalvin, let's see. Ah, here we go. I have a record of Mr. Stalvin Mistmantle. The last recorded address is the Moonbrook Schoolhouse. My talk about outdated. Do me a favour, will you, friend? If you happen to go out to Moonbrook, let me know if you get any update on this fellow. I like to keep my records clean. Travel to the Moonbrook Schoolhouse and bring back any updated information about Stalvin to Clerk Daltrey.
Have a good one.
Feel like old times going there.
Light be with you.
Crime and punishment. As if the neglect for the residents of Duskwood was not bad enough, now the House of Nobles spits in the eye of the Darkshire Council with their decision to imprison Dexter and Ward in Stormwind rather than behead the villain as per Lord Abenlock's sentence. Ward was caught selling bodies from the cemetery to Morbin Fell, a crime punishable by death. Yet Stormwind claims Ward as their prisoner. Assassinate Ward in the Stormwind Stockade. Bring me his hand and I shall reward you. Wow, that's quite a dark quest.
Be careful.
Look to the stars. I do think you need some items for this quest, but we'll just see.
What can I do for you?
Look to the stars. My gnomish friend Cog has promised to help me build a device which will let me peer towards the stars. The truth exists beyond magic that can explain the strange transformation in the forest. Bring to me a bronze tube made by a skilled engineer. That is the first step, according to Cog's blueprint.
Go with honor, friend.
So we've got a few quests in Stormwind to get done, and also back to Westfall.
Light be with you.
So it might be worth doing the Night Watch as it's a green quest just to get that cleared off and moved over. Collect what we can for the Totem of Infliction. And then I think if we can start possibly walking in the woods, but it's still quite high. I'd rather do the rest of the Totem of Infliction quest and move further into the area. See about these skeletal warriors first off, I think. Oh, and get the flight path. Actually, while we're here, we might as well get the vial of spider venom since it's northwards. See if we're able to collect the ghoul fang as well, but quite the nice animation and sound file to it. Yeah, so they're all still a bit high level. Wow, considerably high level. So time between attacks increased by 33%, but we are insta-cast, so that's not too bad. It's quite busy here though, and these are still quite high level. Probably not a good situation to be in. So they might just be a little bit too high level yet. I'm very pleased the buff doesn't leave.
Now what?
Okay, so we'll hunt spiders, I think. They're a little bit more within our level range. Got some shards. Always find it's good to have a full bag of shards to keep our pouch full. Wow, that's actually a really nice ring. 3 intellect. That should hopefully sell quite well. Money-wise, we're on 5 gold, which is probably on par for most characters at this level, but spells are getting more pricier, and some of the larger quests are costing money to get the runes. In terms of damage, I think the Havoc build was a little bit more a lot more powerful, to be honest. Further along. Admittedly, we have been neglecting our professions a bit, so I do need to do a bit of work to catch up on that. Honestly, though, it's just been so much fun playing the game and just questing through the areas. I've been having a blast doing it. It's a really fantastic mix-up with the runes and the additional quests Blizzard have put in. It feels really fresh now. Admittedly, he is a big chap, though, this character. It would have been nice if there was an option to have it maybe semi-transparent. See what quests we can get for our level range in Darkshire, and then maybe finish up some of the Red Ridge, and if we've got time, one or two more wetlands quests. There's always quite a bit of moving around, it seems, at this level range. Lovely, one more to go. I actually thought the drop rate was going to be a bit worse than that. Fantastic. We do actually need to go around here. All level 25s, that's not bad. Need to see jitters, which we are really quite behind on, but the leveling rate is phenomenal. I think what we'll do is head south down here through Worgen in the Woods, see if we can't pick off a few, but they are level 28s. And then move into the Night Watch and along. So yeah, we've got quite a bit to do here. I think I have a few key memorable areas of World of Warcraft when I first played. You always have that one zone or level you really enjoyed, and for me, Darkshire is one of them, along with Westfall, Tanaris, and then moving on to BC, probably quite a few. Hellfire Peninsula, really one of my favourite ones. Saga Marsh. Let me know yours, what your favourite areas, more notable areas, or even other MMO games, if you can recommend anything else you've been really enjoying or you think that would be fun to play. I'm looking at trying out a few other games as well, just to make a comparison and just to work on a kind of greater video series of different MMOs. So I'm probably going to be looking at possibly the classic RuneScape at some point, which I never actually got to try out. From what I remember, these guys hit quite hard, especially the spellcasters. So we'll just pick our way through as we just explore a lot more of the area. Very friendly people, and I got a nice buff. congratulatory flap of the wings, and we can go on. It's not too bad, we just need to make sure that Drain Life hits. If it doesn't hit, then we can be in a little bit of a painful situation. But that probably is more down to me, because I've been a bit greedy. I haven't fully invested in suppression, which reduces my spells being resisted. So these spellcasters really do hit a lot harder. Just want to make sure we don't pull too many mobs and get into a bit of a bad situation. Fire does a lot outputs a lot more damage than this, so it's probably worth something looking into. We only need 4 more, that's pretty good. Take a few of these out as well, just so we don't get ambushed. It's probably going to be here we have to run into because it's a thick cluster of them, but I say, I thought there would be more around here, but I think they've been farmed heavily. Not really got any reason to go in here just yet. We're probably grouped up for this, but it is what it is. I'm quite tempted to try out the Worgen class when Cataclysm launches, but I might give it a while just to let it settle and see how it is first. Worgen Warrior does sound fun, or a rogue. Let me know your thoughts, what you're going to try out and play. If you've played it previously, what you liked. Might just have to come back here and keep questing on, but I would like to just clear these last two. It'd be a shame not to. But I know for sure that once I have got all 6, I will run into a massive mob of them. So that is exactly what happens. One thing I like about this style is that there's just lots of buttons to press. It's like they've all gone for a rest break. One more. think we might actually have to come back for it. Yeah, we can actually go on. So we'll go to the Night Watch. I was just hoping to clear up here, but it's fine. I think if I remember rightly, we just have to watch out for Stitched Abomination on the road. It can completely obliterate us. Yep, it does bring back memories. These areas get picked clean pretty quickly, and I don't think they respawn too quick either. That's fine. We have lots of options, lots of places to go and quest. There are a few of these skeletal horrors. So we need quite a few from around here, which is great. Just have to watch my surroundings just to make sure I don't get any unpleasant surprises. Rival. Old history book. Although the cover of this book is marred by scratches and caked with mud, the words "The History of Stormwind" can be still read along its spine. Upon opening the book, the seal of the Stormwind Library is clearly stamped on the book's first page. It looks like someone checked out this book and never returned it. Return the book, The History of Stormwind, to the Stormwind Library. We can do that. So I'm liking it so far, questing as Metamorphosis. It just takes a little bit of getting used to in terms of the rotation, making sure you can keep your leech heal on and not running out of mana, and also balancing health. In terms of a viable tank in dungeons, I'm definitely going to try it. Maybe something smaller and lightweight like the Deadmines first off, and then stocks just to see. That infected bite isn't really helping us too much. Wow, getting some 2 shabby drops. Read these mages. See, we really can be at a distance to do this, but Shadow Bolt is within melee range now, so we would lose out that, and it's a nice cleave. It is a bit of a strange thought to think of a tank that is ranged. I can't actually recall any other class that is like that. See if you can't possibly group up with these mages. I think they're almost done though. Hamstring. So this person's Destro, which looks really fun. Destro Metamorphosis tank, kind of crazy. Okay, brilliant. So we still need skeletal fingers, but we can collect them around here. See if we can get Nightbane Shadow Weavers from up here, but yeah, worth moving on. Probably pull the entire graveyard now. Wow, 35. My aggro range will be massive as well. Brave soldier. So we only need one more Nightbane Shadow Weaver here. Hopefully our luck will be in, and they won't have picked them clean. I'm not too sure if this is one of the busiest servers, but it just seems to be a steady flow of people. It's not a dead server by any means. Makes for a fun time. So we might have a bit of a wait for a Shadow Weaver. Clear the area a little bit. It's not good. That's really not good. See if we can't just get away from these guys. Oh, I'll just grab that. I think our luck is in. They do spawn really quickly around here. I'm not going to die to this. Not today. Fix. Still in combat, so we'll just get out of the area. We're pretty much at level. It's just if we get overwhelmed, and on top of that, we haven't got the greatest gear.
Couldn't resist, could you?
Brilliant. Okay, so we just head further along over to collect the Jitter's crest at Ravenhill. An atmospheric place to level.
King's honor, friend.
Eight-legged menaces. Hail, Warlock. Perhaps you've seen those spiders that have taken over the western border. The eight-legged menaces are too much for us to handle, and the commander hasn't enough manpower to spare so far from Darkshire. I hate to ask this of you, but you seem like you might be able to handle them. I can't promise you anything of great value, but I can reward you if you can help root out the filthy bugs. Oh, and a word of advice. You'll want to avoid their venom if you can. Kill 15 pygmy venom web spiders.
Light bless you.
Ooh, full. We can pick that one up again. That's not too much of a problem.
Greetings. Be careful.
I would like to get as many quests here done, just to say we've fully quested here. Oh dear. I don't want to take on this chappie. Maybe next time. This is us.
Hey there.
No, please don't kill me. It's just me. Jitters. They're everywhere. I can't escape them. Monsters in Raven Hill? No, 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 no. Couldn't be. Only harmless jitters.
See you later. Hello. How are you?
Jitters, growling gut. I've been stuck hiding in this ghost town for weeks and I haven't eaten anything but grubs and weeds. I need some decent food and I'm willing to trade well for it. Bring me a feast and I'll pay you handsomely. I heard Chef Grawl at the Scarlet Raven Tavern in Darkshire makes very good dusky crab cakes. Speak with Chef Grawl.
Safe travels.
Wow, so imagine coming here for this quest when you're at that level. That has got to be absolutely brutal. And seeing stitches along the road. Phenomenal. So we'll collect some spiders as we go and pick up the quest here. I think we are, yeah, we are actually full in our quest log. And we do need to hand in, so we'll see what we can collect. I really don't want to kind of quit too many quests, but we can collect that back up at the wetlands as well. It's not too bad. Just got such lovely gear. Or should I say lovely items? Really do hate to get rid of them. I think these are going to be kind of hard to get. I think they're heavily farmed here, so may not be possible on this pass through. It's been kind of heavily farmed. Might let them respawn and see if we can't get some more skeleton fingers. I think we also need ghoul fangs as well, but we'll just see how we go. Probably do need to actually hand in shortly. Don't really want to incur the wrath of the grave robbers. Well, I want them to die, but not too soon, so I can't leech any more health off them. It's a bit of a balance. See if we can get a few ghoul fangs around here and then see the hermit. Busy area.
Need something?
Abercrombie the Hermit. A lane caravan? Caravan? Oh yes, of course, the caravans. No, nothing's wrong, but it's hard for me to go into town now. The roads are dangerous and I'm not getting any younger. Maybe you can do an old man some favours?
Have a good one. Hello.
Supplies from Darkshire. Oh, what is a poor old man to do? I need some supplies from Darkshire, but the village is so far away and I am so old and feeble. I would never make the trip. Can you go to Darkshire and bring me back some ghost hair thread? You can get it from Madame Ava at her house on the Darkshire Square. Speak with Madame Ava.
See you later.
Brilliant, so we have got a nice arrangement of quests. Still need these spiders. I am tempted to kind of head over, pick up the quest here, and then fight our way along to pick up these spiders if we can, and hand in. Probably the best bet. There's only so efficient you can get really when you've got a lot of quests taking you to and fro. think Hoggart lays just on that side. We're good to get just a couple more skeletons. I don't really want to pull anything too high. I suppose we could go into the crypt for it.
How are you? Well met.
You look a sturdy type, Warlock. Have you come to join our fight?
For the Alliance.
These supplies will be most useful. The aid of the caravan family is always appreciated. Here is a little something for your trouble.
Light bless you. Need help?
Sven's Revenge. I used to work one of the farms to the southeast until dark riders from Deadwind Pass descended upon my farm and slaughtered my family when I was away. When I returned, I saw a shadowy figure skulking near my barn, burying something. He fled before I could catch him, and I couldn't linger, for I was hot on the heels of the dark riders, so I never discovered what was hidden. If you can find what the shadowy figure buried, I would be grateful. The hiding spot is behind the old stump near my barn.
Be careful.
Do remember that one. That's a fun quest. Wolves at our heels is apparently too low. But I don't just want to.
See you around.
We'll take it, and if it doesn't work out, we can abandon it if something higher level comes. I like to fulfill the quest in this area. And we'll head along and pick up these spiders now. Ooh. That is wow, she's doing it. Where's Morgan fell? Like that is a path to death at my level. I have faith in that rogue tank ability, but I think I could easily get overwhelmed by that. Nice. There's Eliza. Bit of a rainy evening. Not too sure we're going to be able to get all 15 of these spiders on our way back. We'll see what we can do though. Be busy this evening in Darkshire. Okay, so I lost my demon and I got a refunded soul shard. That's not a bad deal.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
It's absolutely pouring down. Good to get back to the inn, sit by the fire, a large mug of ale. Yep, we'll head towards the road towards Darkshire now. Wow, it is a terribly wet evening. Very atmospheric though. Okay, we'll hand in what we've got.
Well met.
Splendid. For your service to the people of Darkshire, you shall be rewarded.
Have a good one.
I'm getting reports of an undead infestation in the forest. If you're up to the job, journey to the Ravenhill graveyard and slay 15 of those vile skeletal fiends and 15 skeletal horrors. There are also reports of skeletons just south of Darkshire, in and around Tranquil Garden Cemetery. The undead must be driven from Duskwood.
Safe travels.
Something we can definitely do as it's on the list.
Light be with you.
Worgen in the wards. Impressive. It would seem that you are capable enough to handle yourself. Perhaps a more suitable challenge could be found for one of your abilities. It is curious though, the Worgen seem to just appear out of thin air, but then, with all the other strange creatures that have moved across our borders, I suppose it's only one of many concerns.
For the Alliance.
You may have noticed some larger Worgen wandering around the Shadow Weavers in the woods. From what we can tell, these Dark Runners make up the bulk of the Worgen numbers. On my rangings, I've also noticed that they have overrun the rotting orchard southwest of town. These Worgen are a bit tougher than the last you faced. Be on your guard. Kill 12 Nightbane Darkrunner Worgen and Keller in Darkshire.
Go with honor, friend.
You need something?
Supplies from
Safe
Darkshire.
travels.
Ah, ghost hair thread is what you need. Is it? I'm afraid I have none in stock, but I can make some for you, if you can supply the ghost hair.
Be careful.
There is a poor, sad spirit, Blind Mary, who haunts from an old farmhouse in the hills south of Darkshire. Here, take this spectral comb and ask Blind Mary to comb her hair. Then bring back the comb and I will glean from it the ghost hair I'll need for the thread. And take care, for dark things now lurk near the house. Bring the spectral comb to Blind
Go
Mary.
with honor, friend.
It's a fun quest. So we're soaking wet, we've quested heavily, we've earned some nice gold as well. We're up to 6.5. So I think we'll hand in here and rest up until next time. I also really want to power level my cooking and fishing at some point. I might actually do a short stream of that just to try that out. Jitter's growling gut. You need some crab cakes, do you? Well, I might be able to cook some up for you.
Be careful.
Dusky crab cakes. I'll let you in on a little secret. Dusky crab cakes are really made from spider legs. I know it's a bit disgusting, but the cakes have a nice tangy flavour and make great snacks. Bring me gooey spider legs and I'll whip you up a few of them. I hear venom web spiders are a good source. They nest to the north between the foothills and the river.
Light bless you.
Dusky crab cakes. Hail. Did you get those gooey spider legs yet?
For the Alliance.
Seems we did. Ah yes, a clutch of legs you have there. Let me get those seasoned with my secret spices, no looking, and get them to skittering on a skillet for a while. And although dusky crab cakes are my speciality, and I won't give out the recipe, here's the recipe for a dish that's almost as good. Gooey spider cake. In 6 stamina and spirit for 15 minutes from that. That's pretty good.
Go with honor, friend.
Return to Jitters, and here we are, crab cakes a la Grawl. Return to Jitters with the dusky crab cakes.
Be careful.
Brilliant. Oh. 10 o'clock on the dot. Is it still raining outside? It is. No one wants to go out in this weather. Okay, so we will rest up. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.